സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, good morning. The audio is clear?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. Right, we'll start. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrtavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvamanusandatami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim. Namostute Vyasa Buddhe Pullarabinda Yadapatranetra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalido Jnanamaya Pradivaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetreka Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrtaduhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsasudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Mritam Mahad Vasudevasudam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Bhishmadronatada Jayadratha Jala Gandhara Nilopala Shalyagrahavati Kripena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Magara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Ghalu Pandavai Hirananadi Kaipartagah Keshavaha Parasharya Vajasaroja Mamalam Gidartha Gandotkatam Nanakhyanaga Kesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhidam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha Pebiyamanam Muda Bhuyad Bharata Pangajam Kalimala Pradham Sinashreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marudastunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedais Sangapadakramopanishadeir Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyandam Navidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om. Good morning and namaskaram to all. So we have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We are in the 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yogam. We have covered up to verse 42nd in our last session. when Arjuna saw the Vishwarupam of Bhagavan, he felt so sorry for the way he behaved earlier with Sri Krishna so far, and he is asking for Krishna's forgiveness, right? And then he continues, and 41st verse, and then 42nd also, 41 and 42nd, and then Arjuna asks Bhagavan's forgiveness for not knowing the true nature of Bhagavan. And 43rd verse, 11:43. पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य त्वमस्य पूज्यस्य गुरुर्गरीयान् न त्वत्समोऽस्त्यभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभावा पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य त्वमस्य पूज्यस्य गुरुर्गरीयान् न त्वत्समोऽस्त्यभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभावा. Apratima So Arjuna addresses Bhagavan. Oh Bhagavan, you are unequaled. You are with unequaled mighty power. Apratima prabhava. Tvam characharasya asya lokasya pita asi. You are Pita. You are the father or the protector of the whole universe that is moving and unmoving. Moving and unmoving, all characharasya asya lokasya, the world which consists of moving and unmoving things, right? Stavaram, Jangamam, everything that you see and smell, taste, etc. You are the father. You are the father, and Tvam Pujyaha. You are to be worshipped by all, right? You are worshipped by all, and Tvam Gariyan Guruhuja. You are the greatest Guru. You are the greatest Guru, and Lokatraye api, in all these three worlds, Tat Samaha Anyaha Nasti. There is no one Anyaha, there is no one equal to you. There is none equal to you. Tat Samaha Anyaha Nasti Abhyadikaha Kutaha. So, how is it possible anyone to be above you or excel you? No one can excel you, because there is no one equal to you even. There is none even equal to you, come close to you. Then how something can excel you? Abhyadikaha kutaha. Tat samaha anyaha nasti. There is none equal to you. Then abhyadikaha kutaha. There is no one above you also. So what it means? You are the father of the world, the whole universe which is moving and unmoving, sakala characharasya, right? So all the characharasya, you are the father. You are adored by the whole world. You are worthy of worshipping by all. None exists who is equal to you in this world. Then how can anyone or anything can excel you? You are the greatest. Arjuna says, Bhagavan, you are the greatest, and you are the father, you are the protector, and of all saracharasya, you are the father. So Arjuna has got the vision of Bhagavan as the whole universe as his body. The whole universe which is appearing to you, anything that is moving, that is not moving, right? Moving means all that, humans, animals, plants, even the celestials, etc., which are all moving, and there are things which seems to be not moving, right? Like the mountains, etc. So anything that is moving, which appears to be not moving, everything Arjuna sees as Bhagavan's body. So Arjuna has the vision of Bhagavan, the whole universe as the body, the same Bhagavan only appearing as this whole universe, and the thing that is appearing is Bhagavan itself, right? So then how any part can be equal? So all the different things that you see as different, like a mountain or a tree or another human being, this seems to be part, right? When this seems to be part, but when Arjuna sees the whole thing as body, when Arjuna sees the whole thing as Bhagavan's body, how there can be any differentiation, any separation, right? When the body, how the Arjuna sees all the scenes and sceneries as only a part of this body, but he sees the whole thing as complete, one body. So nothing that is part is Purnam. Any part of a body, how it can be Purnam? It cannot be Purnam. See, the hand cannot be Purnam. The head cannot be Purnam. Only when you look at the whole body, you say, okay, this is one human being, like that. So similarly, the whole universe Arjuna sees as one body. So how he can see differently, right? So the Purnam that we say, the whole that we say, the universe is Purnam, is complete. There is no part by part. There is no separation here, right? So that is why Arjuna sees Bhagavan as Purnam. Arjuna, there is nothing can be, nothing can become equal to him, right? How a part can be equal, how a hand can be equal to the whole body? No. How a mountain can be equal to the whole universe? Not possible. How an earth or one sun can be equal to the whole universe? Cannot be, not possible. So there is nothing that is even equal to him. Then how there can be something can excel him? That is what tat samaha anyaha nasti. There is nothing even equal to him, equal to Bhagavan. Then abhyadigaha kutaha. How there can be anything excel you? That nothing can excel you or even equal to you. You alone are Purnam and you are Purnam, right? That is what Bhagavan says. And here another one thing is Arjuna calls Apratima Prabhava. Pratima means, we know, idols, right? Pratima means idol. Pratima means idol. So when any devotee, okay, when any devotee sees a Pratima, an idol of Krishna or Vishnu or Shiva or Kali, or let it be any idols, that is fine. When an idol which is made of stone, okay, the devotee, a bhakta, sees the glory of Bhagavan in that idol, is it not? When we go to a temple, we see the idol there, and with prostrated, with folded hands, we do pranamam, and then we see Bhagavan, the whole universe as Bhagavan. We see that Bhagavan in that idol. Suppose you analyze or do some research on that idol, you won't find anything. It is just a stone. It is just a stone made of either stone or maybe can be made of wood or any other, right? Any other material, right? So it is not in the idol. Okay, the prabhavam is not there in the idol. So the prabhavam is there, is inside the heart of the devotee. Is it not? So it is the bhava. Okay, so it is the bhavam of inside the devotee that is there. That is the prabhavam. We cannot see the prabhavam in the stone, in that idol. So the prabhavam is there inside the heart of the devotee. So what is it most important? The most important thing is, it is the bhavam that the devotee has. That is the most important thing. The bhakti arises inside the heart of the devotee, not in the stone. It is not there in the stone. It is not there in that idol. So that is why he says Amita Prabhava. So what it means? It means that whatever we see here as pratimas, right? All the various human forms, animal forms, right? The mountains or the sun, etc. These are pratimas. When we see these idols, including the idols that is there inside the temple or in our homes, wherever we see, whatever we see on this pratima, we should have that bhava inside us. So that is why he says Amita Prabhava. So Yadonnu Kanmadadu Narayana Pratima. So where all the Pratima that we see here, anything that you see as Pratima is Narayana Pratima. It is the vision of that Vishwarupa there you have to see there. We have to see the Bhagavan's body, that Vishwarupa in that idol or in that Pratima. Okay. So this is how, this only helps. This is very, very important. So we have to see whatever. See, if it is Krishna, Sri Krishna, if you see Sri Krishna, you should see Sri Krishna in that idol, in all the idols. Idols here means anything that you see. Narayana Pratima, anything that you see here, another human being, another animal, right? Anything we see, we must see the Ishta Devata in that Rupam there. In that Rupam, in that name and form, we see, replace it with that Ishta Devata or Atma. Okay, both are correct, both are right, there is nothing wrong in it. So we can have an Ishta Devata and we must see that Ishta Devata, let it be Shiva, let it be Vishnu, let it be Kali, or let it be Durga, or let it be Ganesha. Any Ishta Devata that we have, we can have that bhava of that Rupa, that Bhagavan in that Rupam, in that names, in that Pratima. Okay, or we can have Atma. That is what Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, Atmetyeva Upasita. It is mandatory that we have to see Paramatma, Bhagavan in all that you see. All the Pratima, we must see Bhagavan. Let it be with a Saguna Brahman or Nirguna Brahman. Both are okay. There is nothing wrong in it. Okay, that is why Arjuna says, you are Apradima Prabhava, Yuvam Tvam Characharasya, Asya Logasya Pitasi, you are the father of the whole universe, Tum Pujyaha, you are worthy of worshipping, and Lokatraye Abhi, in all the three worlds or all the worlds, there is nothing that is equal, then how there can be something which is greater than you. Okay, so we'll move to the 44th verse. Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvamahamishamidhyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakhyuhu priyah priyayarhasi devasodhum. Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvamahamishamidhyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakhyuhu priyah priyayarhasi deva sodhum. Therefore, tasmad means here, since you are the greatest, you are the greatest, you are the father, you are the greatest guru, etc. Because of that, tasmad isham, protector of this universe, idyam. Idyam means you are worthy of praise. Okay, you are worthy, you are to be worshipped by all. That is what idyam, isham, tvam aham kayam pranidaya. Okay, tvam aham kayam pranidaya means I do danda namaskaram. I use this body to do namaskaram to you. Not the salute, not this folded hands or anything. It is just dandavat pranama. Danda namaskaram. Tvam aham kayam pranidaya prasadaye. Right? I please you, prasadaye. Please accept my dandavat pranamam. And pida putrasya eva. Pida putrasya eva, like a father to son. Sakha sakyuhu eva, a friend to a friend. Priyaha priyaya eva, a spouse. The love between a husband and wife or wife and husband. Hey Deva, oh Bhagavan, sodhum arhasi, you please forgive me. How you have to forgive me? You please forgive me. How Pita putrasya eva, how a father forgives his son. Okay, the relationship between a father and son, how the father forgets all the If at all the son has done anything wrong, he forgets, doesn't keep anything in the mind. So like that, how a pita putrasya eva, sakha sakyuhu eva, a friend to a friend, to how a close friends, right? Similarly, or priyaha priyaya eva, how a husband and wife, or how the beloved, how they forgive. So similarly, oh Deva, oh Bhagavan, sodhum arhasi, you please forgive me. I am worthy, or I am arhasi, mean you must forgive me. Please forgive me. You must forgive me, because we are like Pita and Putra. We are like Sakha and two friends. We are like Priya Priyaya Iva and Sodhum Arhasi. So everyone makes mistakes, right? So long as, what is mistake? So long as the self-realization has not happened, whatever we make will be mistakes only. Everyone makes mistake so long as not realize the true nature of Bhagavan. Unless and until we don't know what is Bhagavan, right? Who is this Bhagavan? Where the Bhagavan resides? Or if the self-realization does not happen, then whatever we do, it will end up in mistakes only. So the only rescue, what is the rescue from there? Is ask for forgiveness, that's all. I made mistake. What mistake I made? I made the mistake of not knowing my true nature. I did not realize my true nature. That is what Arjuna says. I did not know you so far. Because with the 41 and 42nd verse, you remember, I thought that you are my friend. So I called you, hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Sakhedi. All that I did. I made fun of you alone as well as among with friends, etc. because I did not know your true nature. Okay, that is the mistake I did. Because of that mistake, whatever I do, so this is applicable to all of us. So without knowing the true nature of Bhagavan, whatever action we take, it will be a mistake only. So please forgive me. And for that, what Arjuna says, I am doing Danda Namaskaram, right? With the Kayam, what is the word? Kayam Pranidhaya, Tvam Aham Kayam Pranidhaya. I am doing Namaskaram with my body. See, generally many people, I am not talking about everyone, find it very difficult to do Danda Namaskaram, full Namaskaram. We say something like that, but the whole body, along with that Namaskaram, then to do that, many people find it a little difficult, uncomfortable. So it should not be there. Whenever we see in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a beautiful verse. I would like to quote that. In Bhagavatam, in the 11th chapter, there is a conversation between Uddhava and Sri Krishna. So Uddhava tells Bhagavan that I want to see you at all times. In the end, the end, after the war is over, etc., everything is over, Mahabharata war is over, and then Uddhava says, I can't leave you. I can't leave your lotus feet even for half a second. What is the verse is, Naham tavangri kamalam kshanardhamapi keshava tyaktum samutsahe nadha swadhamanaya mamapi. I can't leave your lotus feet, tava angri kamalam kshanardhamapi keshava, even for half a second. Half a second I cannot leave your lotus feet. Tyaktum samutsahe nadha, tava angri kamalam kshanardhamapi keshava tyaktum samutsahe nadha swadhamanaya mapi. So Bhagavan says, there is a conversation between Sri Krishna and Uddhava, and Krishna continues. Bhagavan says many things. So please read 11th chapter, 11th skanda of Srimad Bhagavatam. Then Bhagavan talks about Yadu, Avadhuta, Samvadam, etc. A lot of tattvam is there. And then he says, okay, do one thing, Uddhava, Sarvabhuta Suhrit Shanto Jnana Vijnana Nischayaha Pashyan Madatmagam Vishwam Na Vipadyeta Vai Punaha. Sarvabhuta Suhrit Shanto, jnana vijnana nischayah pashyan madatmagam vishwam na vipadyeta vai punaha. You be a friend to all. You be a friend. Sarvabhuta suhrit. Become the friend to every bhutas here. Everything, the humans, animals, plants, for everyone you be a friend. Sarvabhuta suhrit. Right? Shantaha. With an equanimity of the mind. Stay calm. Be at peace. With an equanimity of the mind. Shantaha and Sarvabhuta suhrit. Then jnana vijnana nischayah. Okay, here jnanam. What is jnanam? That intellectual understanding that everything is Brahman alone. There is nothing other than Bhagavan here. Everything is God. Whatever we see, smell, taste, everything is God through proper understanding. Okay, so I mean with yukti, with proper understanding through the scriptures, through Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads or other Prakarana Granthas, make the point very clear, drive it home that everything that I see is Brahman, is Bhagavan only. This is the jnanam, intellectual understanding, and vijnana nischayah. Then assimilate this knowledge in our life so that we become Jivan Mukta. So with the clear understanding of this jnanam, clear understanding of this tattvam, that sarvam brahmamayam, this intellectual understanding is jnanam, and when this is assimilated in our life, it becomes vijnanam. So jnana vijnana nischayah. So once this is very clear, then what to do? Sarvabhuta suhrit shanto jnana vijnana nischayah pashyan madatmagam vishwam. This vishwam, see this whole universe, okay, whole vishwam as me. But whenever Krishna says me, it is Brahman, it is Paramatma. So see the whole Vishwam as me, Brahman. Then what will be the result? Na vipadyeta vai punaha. There will be no more trouble. Because all the troubles in our life, it is because of not understanding the true nature of self. So when I understand that I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am Atma, which is pure, which is Satchidananda Swarupam, which does not need any object from this outside for my happiness, because my true nature itself is happiness. One who realizes this truth, na vipadyeta vai punaha. So this clear clarity of jnana vijnanam is what the Sri Krishna tells Uddhava, that sarva bhuta suhrit shantaha. You be a friend to everything around here, then jnana shantaha, equanimity of the mind. Okay, with an equanimity of the mind, this equanimity of the mind, developing this equanimity of the mind is the karma yoga. Okay, so sarva bhuta suhrit shanto jnana vijnana nischayah pashyan madatmagam vishwam. Pashyan madatmagam vishwam. You see Atma, the whole Vishwam as me only, as Bhagavan. That is Sarvam Brahmamayam. Pashyan madatmagam vishwam na vipadyeta vai punaha. Afterwards, there is no any trouble. There will be absolutely no trouble. All your trouble will be dissolved in this knowledge of Sarvam Brahmamayam. So this is what Bhagavan said. And again, Bhagavan continues with various verses. Srimad Bhagavatam, you can refer 11th skandam, 12th chapter. Then again continues. Mamekameva sharanam atmanam sarvadehinam yahi sarvatma bhavena maya syahya kuto bhayaha. Mamekameva sharanam atmanam sarvadehinam. Surrender to me. Okay, surrender to me. You do Sharanagati. You do the Jiva Bhavam that we have, which every one of us think at I am. Okay, not clearly knowing the true nature, that Jiva Bhava to be surrendered or merged, or realize that this Jiva Bhava does not exist. That is surrendering. Okay, this is the surrendering. Not this Jiva Bhavam is not true. Right? This clear understanding is what is surrendering. So you mamekameva sharanam, you do surrender to me, Brahman, who is the Atma of all beings. That sarvatma bhavena, sarvatma bhavena, surrender to me. Mameva, then continues, Mameva sarva bhuteshu sahiram bahirantarapavrtam ikshade tatmani chatmanam yathakham amalasyaha. And also Sri Krishna says how to see this, right? Mameva sarva bhuteshu, you see sarva bhuteshu bahirantarapavrtam, inside outside, everywhere you see me. Okay, Mameva, you look at me, you see only Atma in all the beings, inside outside. There is no inside outside then, right? When you say inside and outside, andar bahischa tat sarvam vyapya narayana sthitaha, Narayana Sukta says, no, inside outside, everywhere. When everywhere there is God alone, there is no inside and outside. But still, to make the point clear, Bhagavan says, Mameva sarva bhuteshu bahirantarapavrtam. This bahi antar, inside outside, comes with the contour, the border that we create in our mind is what breaks this. So inside outside, okay, we keep a wall, we make a house, right, and there will be walls, and then we think that we are breaking the space there. But is there any difference between the inside space or outside space? Not possible. The space is there everywhere. Even where the wall is there, the wall is in space. Then how can you break? You can break the space? Cannot. That is what he is. Yatha kham amalashayaha. Kham means space. Kham. Then you see the kham with a pure mind. Amalashayaha means pure mind. With a purity of mind, you see this akasha, which cannot be broken at all, right? You see kham, you see the space with a pure mind. Similarly, you see Atma everywhere. Mameva sarva bhuteshu bahirantarapavrtam ikshedatmani jatmanam yadha kham amalashayaha. And then again, he continues the discussion. And again he says, Brahmane, how to do this Dandavat Namaskaram? That is what we are coming to. Here in the 44th verse, Bhagavan says, Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam, right? I do Dandavat Namaskaram with my body. How to do this and whom to do? This is what I am coming to. In Srimad Bhagavatam, he says, Brahmane pulkase stene ब्रह्मण्येर्के स्फुलिंगगे अक्रूरे क्रूरगे चैवा samadrik pandito mataha. Right? So, Brahmane, in Brahmana here means one who is in the path of spirituality trying to realize Brahman. So that is Brahmane, or who have realized Brahman. They are Brahmanas. Okay? Pulkase means Chandala, means generally the Chandala, we say that a caste where they eat even the dog's meat, etc. So even them, okay, one who has not realized, you can think that way also. Brahmane, in Pulkase, Stene, thief. Then Brahmane, that is Brahma, even in Brahma. Then Arke, in sun. Then spark, Spulingage, in spark. In Krure, Akrure, Krurege Jaiva, one who is cruel and one who is not cruel, one who is good. Okay, them also Samadrit Pandito Madaha. So Brahmane Pulkase Stene Brahmanyerke Spulingage Akrure Krurege Jaiva Samadrit Pandito Madaha. And continues, Visrajya Swayamanan Swan Drisham Vridham Cha Daihigim Praname Dandavad Bhumau Ashva Chandala Gokharam. So Visrajya Swayamanan Swan. So what we should do? We should keep or stay away from the people who are egoistic people, even if they are own people, even if they are own relatives, right? Then if they are egoistic people, egoistic means one who has got this strong thinking that me and mine attitude, this mamata bandham, where there is too much, then stay away, not physically stay away, mentally stay away. Okay, so swayamanan swan visrajya means you stay away from them. Keep away from the egoistic own people, even if they are own people. Then drisham vridham cha daihigim, remove the notion that I am this body. Remove the notion inside that I am this body. Right? When you remove the notion that I am this body, then you are Atma, and whatever you see around is Atma alone. So you see Bhagavan in everyone, as we discussed earlier, Brahmane, Pulkase, Stene, etc. All of them, Arke, in the sun, spark, cruel, non-cruel, in everything. When you see Bhagavan, then you will remove the notion that I am this body, and when we remove the notion that I am this body, automatically the other also, his body also will go. Otherwise it will never go. It will never go. There is one incident which I remember in one of the talks I heard, that Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi is very close devotee. So when Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi was having this he was suffering from cancer, etc., he had a lot of pain. So seeing this, this Muruganar, he was rolling on the ground with a lot of dukkham. So seeing this, Bhagavan said, Ramana Maharshi said that you are thinking that you are thinking why you are suffering now. It is because you are thinking that I am this body. Ramana Maharshi said, you are thinking that I am this body. So that is why the body, when the body suffers or body undergoes this prarabdha of this cancer, etc., you are rolling on the ground out of grief. So you are looking at me as a body. Why you are seeing me as a body is because you yourself are seeing yourself as the body. So the notion that I am this body has not gone in you. That is the reason you are looking at me, you are seeing me as the body. That is why you are suffering. So here in Srimad Bhagavatam, what says? Dasham vridam cha daihigim. Please remove the notion that I am this body, and then praname dandavad bhumau. You do pranamam, you do namaskaram on the ground with your body. With to whom? To Ashwa, Chandala, Go, Kharam. Ashwa, horses. When you see a horse, you do this Dandavat Pranamam. When you see Chandala, means any caste, anyone, any human being you see here, whether he is an enlightened person, whether he is not an enlightened person, whether he is a samsari, whether he is a jnani, doesn't matter. Anyone you see, you do Dandavat Namaskaram. Ashwa, Chandala, Go, cow, and Kharam means even a donkey. So you see a donkey, you see a horse, you see a cow, you see a dog, you see a cow or Chandala, enlightened, Brahmana, not Brahmana, anyone, whatever, whomsoever you see, the plants, animals, anything that you see, you do Praname Dandavat Bhumau, you do Namaskaram on the ground. Okay, so this is why the point, this is the thing which is told in the Srimad Bhagavatam. The same thing is here. Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvamahamishamidhyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakhyuhu priyah priyayarhasi devasodhum. When Arjuna says like this, when Arjuna means we all, when we do this Dandavat Pranamam to this Vishwarupa, this Bhagavan, then how a father forgives the son, or how a friend forgives the other friend, how a spouse forgives his spouse, his or her spouse, similarly Bhagavan forgives. So this is what Arjuna says, Priyah priyayarhasi devasodhum. Okay, this is the meaning of 44th verse. Now we will move to 45th. अदृष्टपूर्वं हृषितोऽस्मि दृष्ट्वा भयेन च प्रव्यथितं मनो मे तदेव मे दर्शय देवरूपं प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. One more time. अदृष्टपूर्वं हृषितोऽस्मि दृष्ट्वा भयेन च प्रव्यथितं मनो मे तदेव मे दर्शय देवरूपं प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. Anyways, Arjuna, after seeing Bhagavan in the Kala Rupam, right, Vishwarupam, Kala Rupam he saw, and which is the Bhagavan as Vishwarupa, he saw that the whole thing, Bhagavan was eating everything. That is, whatever is being created will be eaten back. Whatever is created will be destroyed here. Anything that is created will get destroyed for sure. So Arjuna sees this, that this Kala Rupi Bhagavan is so when he saw the whole Kala Rupam, Bhagavan as this Vishwarupam, he got scared also. So, right? So he felt scared, he had the fear inside him. Seeing this, he says, you please come back to the form of Vaishnava Rupam. You take the Vaishnava Rupam, that Divya Rupam, where it is a Sattvika Rupam, I would like to see. So that is what he says. Arjuna says, hey Deva, hey Bhagavan, Adrishta Purvam Drishtva. After seeing the Rupam, okay, after seeing the Rupam earlier, not seen. So Drishtva, Hrishitaha Asmi, I felt very happy. Of course, I saw very happy when I saw a Rupam which I had not seen earlier. Earlier means he had not seen Vishwarupam. He was seeing Krishna as Vasudeva Krishna, as his friend, etc. But when he saw that the Rupam of Bhagavan, the Atma, which is there inside Krishna as well as himself, as well as everywhere else, he saw Krishna as Paramatma, Krishna as Brahman. When he realized that Krishna is not the Vasudeva Krishna, he must see Krishna as Parabrahmam, right? When he sees that Parabrahmam, he saw that Vishwarupam. The whole universe has one prana. The whole universe has one prana, one body of that Bhagavan. This Rupam, Adrishta Purvam, mean I have not seen this earlier. Because of that, Deva, Adrishta Purvam Drishtu, after seeing this Rupam, which I had not seen earlier, now, Rishitaha Asmi, I felt very happy. I am very happy. I feel enlightened, means in the sense, I really so happy to see that me manaha bhayena pravyadhitam cha. My mind is disturbed also. My mind got anxious also. What is anxiety? The anxiety is, what is anxiety in us? The only anxiety is, this mamata is the anxiety. That I am losing everything here. I am losing even myself. Myself also is getting destroyed. The aham bhavam, the ahankaram, that I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I will lose this, I will lose money, I will lose my family, I will lose everything, even I will lose myself. This is the fear. This is the fear of knowing the truth. See, what is that which is stopping us being self-realized? It is the selfishness that is really in between these two. It is this my and me. Ahamidam, mamamidam. This is the barrier which is there between the self-realization and the samsari. This is the only thing that is the barrier. This is the only barrier which is there inside us. Because of that only the fear comes. Similarly, Arjuna says, even though I am happy seeing this Vishwarupam, me manaha bhayena pravyadhitam cha. Bhayena, my mind is anxious, my mind is getting disturbed by fear also. Then tad eva rupam me darshaya. Please show me the Vaishnava Rupam. Please show me the Vaishnava Rupam which he had seen in the Vishwarupam. When he saw Vishwarupam, in I think it is the 16th or 17th verse, he says he saw a Vishnu Rupam there. Vaishnava Rupam also he saw in between, right? That Rupam is so beautiful, which is full of Sattva Gunam, Vishnu Rupam, that I would like to see. Me manaha, sorry, tad eva Rupam, me darshaya. You please show me that Rupam. Devesha, hey Jagannivasa, Devesha Jagannivasa Prasida, please bless me by showing that Rupam, the Vaishnava Rupam, which I would like to see, which is pure Sattva Gunam, which is so effulgent, right, shining, and which has got lot of compassion in that, right, in that Rupam. So I would like to see that Rupam only. Please show me that Rupam. So explains again, Arjuna clarifies which is that Sattva Guna Prakasham, which is that Rupam which has got a full of Sattva Guna Prakasham, effulgent. That one I would like to see. He explains again in detail. 46th verse. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tadhaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tadhaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte. Tathaeva. Tathaeva means what I had seen earlier. Tathaeva Tvam Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam. With a crown, right? Kiritinam Gadinam. With a mace in his hand. Chakrahastam. With a discus in his hand. Then Chakrahastam. Aham drashtum ichchami. I would like to see you in that form, in that Mahavishnu form, right? With the kiridam, Sangha Chakra, Gada, and the lotus flower, etc. With the Vakshastale Kaustubam. You remember Shantakaram, Bhujagasayanam, Padmanabham, Suresham, etc. Right? Meghashyamam, Vishnu Sahasranamam we can see in detail. So that Rupam, Tvam Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Aham Drashtum Ichchami Sahasrabaho Vishwamurte Tena Eva Chadurbhujena Rupena Bhava. I know by seeing this Vishwarupam, I know that you are Sahasrabahu. You have thousands of hands, thousands of eyes, thousands of legs. Sahasrashirsha Purushaha, thousands of heads you have. Sahasrakshas, Sahasrapad, thousands of eyes and thousands of legs. I understand, I saw, I am so happy to see that Vishwarupam of yours. You are that which is there in all your manifestation is what it is, Vishwarupam. It is your own manifestation as all the hands and legs, etc. But I get scared. I would like to see that Sattvika Rupam, that Vaishnava Rupam with Kiritam, then Gadinam, Chakrahastam, etc. With Shankha Chakra Gadapani, I would like to see him. Drashtum Ichchami. Even though you have thousands of hands, I would like to see you in 4 hands. Chaturbhujena Rupena Bhava. Chaturbhujena Rupena Bhava. I please be in that form so that I can see you in that form. Vishnu Rupam. See, Bhagavan also knows that once Arjuna has seen the Vishwarupam, then it is impossible to forget it. Right? Bhagavan knows this very clearly. Once, that is why Bhagavan gave Arjuna that Divya Chakshush, the divine eye. He gave Arjuna, you will be able to see that Vishwarupam. And he gave him with his Yoga Shakti, with the Yoga Maya, he gave that Drishti. Drishti is nothing but this intelligence, right? With the intelligence, he with the knowledge. See, he has been explaining all through the last 10 chapters about the Vibhuti Yogam and earlier Sankhya Yogam, all that. It's a very clearly Bhagavan has explained right? And with his yoga maya, with his shakti, he was able to make Arjuna see this universe as one, as one. That is why earlier Arjuna himself says, I saw this Purnam, everything is one only, as prana. This is the prana shariram. Everything is that you see is just energy only at its subtlest form. It is nothing but energy, and it is the energy which converts from one to another. These are the form that is created and then get destroyed, etc. And everything gets destroyed also. He saw everything in that Vishwarupa Darshanam. So Bhagavan is 100% sure that Arjuna got it. Arjuna understood it intellectually. Clarity is there. Now Arjuna cannot fall. But the self-realization, the full realization has not happened in Arjuna. That also Bhagavan knows. Sri Krishna knows it very clearly that Arjuna is now at the moment is not enlightened. Though he saw that, though he clearly experienced that Vishwarupam by seeing Vishwarupam, staying away from Vishwarupam, right? So he is able to see it. The similar thing is happening in many of our meditations when we do in Vipassana or so many other meditation techniques, etc. So when in that meditation, through proper knowledge, in that meditation, one will be able to see that the whole universe is one prana only. This is what is called in the Yoga Shastra, the Kundalini, Prana Prasara, etc. So when one sees the whole universe as one, so once it has been seen, once it has been visualized, so in the intellectually as well as clarity, the clarity is there that only God alone exists, right? Then there will be no falling back. But still, because of that prarabdha, the full realization has not happened. So still Ragadvesha is remaining in the hearts. So to remove this Ragadvesha, the Karma Yoga is prescribed. And Bhagavan knows very clearly that Arjuna has to continue his Karma Yoga. He has to do his whatever, the Yuddha Vasana is still there. Arjuna has got this Yuddha Vasana, Yuddha, not only war, it means that it's not war, he is not doing for himself, but for the country. So that Kshatriya, Swadharmam is still there. So Swadharma Karma Vasana is there. So because of that Swadharma Karma Vasana, it has to be flushed out of the system. That means because of that Karma Vasanas, there will be Raga and Dvesha in Arjuna, but eventually it will go. That is for sure. So Bhagavan knows this very clearly. So it is same with all of us. Even though we have understood the Jnanam, it is, even though we have understood what is this Atma, etc. intellectually, but still there are Ragadveshas inside us. This has to be flushed out of our system through Karma Yoga. So Karma Yoga cannot be done outside this Brahman. We have to stay here, wherever we are, whatever karma we are doing, whatever Swadharma we are doing, being unattached with the phalam or with the karma, we have to continue our journey to get rid of the karma vasana, get rid of the ragadvesham, purify our mind through these sadhanas, and the jnanam is ever present, right? The knowledge is ever present. Atma is not outside. Atma is not something that you have to grab. Atma is not something you have to travel to get it. Self-realization is not a journey. It is not a goal. It is not a goal, but it is the realization of the self. It is to be momentary now and here. So what prohibits us from the self-realization is the ragadveshas, is the impurities of the mind, which has to be flushed out of the system through karma yoga alone. So here Arjuna saw this. Arjuna has seen the Vishwarupam, but still he wants to see the Mahavishnu Swarupam. He would like to see the Mahavishnu Swarupam, and of course Bhagavan will show Mahavishnu Swarupam. Bhagavan will take that Mahavishnu Swarupam so that Arjuna will have the Saguna Brahma Upasana. Arjuna will continue that Saguna Sagara Bhakti, because he has already seen that Vishwarupam. He knows that everything is Bhagavan alone. Bhagavan alone exists there, but still he would like to have the darshan of that Vishnu Rupam, and with that Ishtadevata, the same thing can be practiced by all of us. So whichever is our Ishtadevata, we can continue dwelling on that Rupam, whether it is Shiva, whether it is Durga or Kali or Ganesha, any Ishtarupam, Ishtadevata, we can continue our Ishtadevata Dhyanam and Upasana, etc., and get rid of our Raga Dveshas, impurities of the mind, by seeing that same Ishtadevata in everything around, and then transcend even that also and come to the Nirgunopasana. Okay, so here Tadhayeva, as seen before, Tvam Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Aham Drashtum Ichchami. Hey Sahasrabaho Vishwamurte, please Tena Eva Chadurbhujena Rupena Bhava. You please come back to your Vaishnava Rupam, which I had seen, which he has seen, in between, in the, I think, 16th or 17th verse. Let me see. Yeah, 17th verse. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam Cha Tejo Rashim Sarvato Deepti Mandam Pashyami Tvam Durniriksham Samanda Deeptanalarka Dyutim Aprameyam. So this Rupam also Arjuna sees in between the Vishwarupa Darshanam, he saw this. So I would like to see this Rupam. Forty-seventh verse. Okay. So after listening to all whatever is Arjuna told, Bhagavan continues. Bhagavan says, Bhagavan Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darsidam Atma Yogat Tejomayam Vishwamanandamadhyam Yenme Twadanyena Na Drishtapurvam. Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darsidam Atma Yogat Tejomayam Vishwamanandamadhyam Yenme Twadanyena Na Drishtapurvam. Hey Arjuna, Tejomayam, Vishwam, Anandam, that shining or attractive, Tejomayam, right? Effulgent, that which is shining, Tejomayam, Vishwam Anandam, infinite, right? Ananda means infinite, infinite in the form of Vishwam, in the form of this universe which is infinite. The universe that we perceive is infinite, right? It is infinite. Actually, it is infinite. There is no end. There is no Adi. There is no Antam. Nothing. What we see as a human being is only a limited thing. Whereas there are so many other celestials, so many other jivas or so many other devas here, they also see the world in a different way, right? Even whatever we see, the galaxies and the multiverse, whatever the human experiences is only a fraction of what the original universe is, right? So it is Anandam, it is Adi, it is infinite, Vishwam, Adyam, the first, okay, the first Adyam. It may idam param rupam, my divine, this divine rupam, maya prasannena, because I have shown you this Vishwarupam which is infinite, right, which is infinite, which is Tejomayam, prasannena maya, I am so happy, or you are blessed by me, and Atma Yoga Tava Darshitam, because of my Yoga Shakti, because of my Yoga Shakti, Tava Darshitam, you saw that. By my yoga power, I showed you this whole universe or the Vishwarupam as one body, as my body, you saw that, right? Arjuna, because of, since you are my friend, etc., all that he had told earlier, Prasannena, because of my blessings to you, I have shown you this Vishwarupam to you with my yoga power, Atma Yoga Tava Darshitam, yet this Rupam Twadanyena na Drishtapurvam. Twadanyena na Drishtapurvam means what? None other than you have seen. See, we have to understand here, it is not that only you have seen. No, there are earlier also Bhagavan has shown this to Yashodama, and when he went for that Dut, he went for as a messenger before that war started, he went into the Kaurava assembly, and then the Duryodhana wanted to catch him, etc. There also he showed his Vishwarupam to Bhishma, Drona, and etc. So they were also able to see. So what here means that Tvad anyena na drishtabhurvam. It is not that others have not seen. Whoever have been qualified, whose mind is matured enough to see this. So whoever has been in the path of spirituality and has been dropping their ego, dropping their mamata, etc., and who is in the meditation, who is meditating, who is this Bhagavan, or whoever is doing this Atma Vicharam, many of the people has already seen this. But Tvad anyena means nobody without the qualification that you have seen it. Okay, we have to understand that there are others who have seen, but they have also at the same maturity as yours. Less than that, they cannot see. Okay, so Tvad anyena na drishtabhurvam, then yeah. So unless and until the surrendering has not happened, when somebody has not surrendered, this Vishwarupam will not be visible to them. Right? Vishwarupam means the whole universe has one body, whole universe has one prana. This whole thing is only energy is there. There is nothing. The names and forms are not true. So this vision, whoever has this, they only will get it, and to reach there, they have to go through the path of spirituality. They have to do the Atma Vicharam, know the true self, what is the nature of myself, what is the nature of this Bhagavan, what is the nature of this Jagat. One who goes through this path of spirituality will be able to see that. So Bhagavan says, Maya prasannena, graciously I have shown you, O Arjuna, this supreme form by my yoga power, this universe, this universal infinite primordial form which none but you have seen. Okay, you have seen this because you are in such a level that you are able to see. Okay, we'll continue from the 48th verse in our next class. Little more we will explain in 47 if required. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat. Brahmarpanamastu.